Hi there, welcome to part 2 of your beeswax wraps video tutorial. So to start with, I'm going to make a small wrap. I'm going to show you how the method that I find flawless for making a great sticky wrap. I'm going to lie my greasy paper down on an old chopping board, put my piece of fabric over the top, then I'm going to use my recipe card, so I need to use 1 teaspoon of wax and 1/4 teaspoon of resin. So get my wax. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon over the top, like that. I'm just going to make sure it's evenly covered. I want all the edges to have some good coverage. I've already made a wrap on this piece of paper, so I'm going to reuse some of the remnants from the last wrap as well. Right, great. Looks pretty even, the coverage. So next I need to add the resin. Resin is crucial. When resin mixes with wax, it disperses. The resin I give you is already pre-crushed. Make sure you don't get any larger lumps of resin though. Pick those out if you see any, because they will create little white sort of crystally patches and they're really annoying. So just keep an eye out for any resiny lumps. Gently sprinkle 1/4 teaspoon over your wrap, because we're making the small wrap. So it's got a nice coverage, and then we're going to put the next piece of paper on top to sandwich those two things between. Get your iron to about medium setting and press it on there firmly for, let's say, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And you should start to see the wax is all melting and it starts to bubble a little bit, and that's perfect. Push your iron so that it's directing the wax all the way to the edges. You want every edge and corner to be coated in that gooey, waxy resin mixture. Okay, lovely. I think I've struck gold. It looks good right off from the off. Although I can see here I've got a bit of excess wax, but I haven't got any white crystally bits, which is good because I didn't have any resin lumps. But I'm just going to take off some of that excess wax. So I'll lie that on top of my paper and sandwich it again between 2 layers like that, and just get rid of the excess, smooth it out. Like so. That's great. Brilliant. Nice. Now it feels sticky but a bit crisp. The way how you can soften it is with the oil. So I'm going to get my jojoba oil, and if you don't have any jojoba oil at home, you could always try using something like olive oil, and just put, I'm going to put maybe 4 drops on the small and rub it in, turn it over, 4 drops on the other side. My hands are a bit dirty, so with the wax and stuff, if you can, give them a wash before you do this. I'm going to rub all that oil in, give it a really good rub, right to all the corners, scrunch it up. This makes it really nice and sticky. A lot of people try making their own wraps and they're not sticky enough, either because they haven't used resin or the method isn't quite right. So it is worth getting a kit or doing decent research before you do it. Right, my wrap is ready to trial, so I'm going to just have a go at putting it over a pot. When you press it around your pot, just use the warmth of your hand and firm pressure to let it stick. Okay, so just gonna, this pot is a bit cold because it's been in the fridge, which doesn't help with the stickiness because you do need a bit of warmth. But it's working and it looks great. There we go. Your first beeswax wrap mastered, and it's the same process for all the others, and you've done it. Well done.